What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen. Hope everyone having a good holidays. As you can see, the fields are closed. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and just take the time to show a little tribute to some of my favorite senior bats that I swung this year. Like I preach since I started doing this channel, never really been a person to rank bats because I think every bat fits someone differently. So as much as I know that we are influencers, what I decided to do was I kind of put a compilation together with a little voiceover of all my favorite bats that I swung from each manufacturer. So I think I said it earlier this year as well, all these manufacturers have really stepped up their game in the product that they put out. And I think across the board, every single one of them have put out some good products. So y'all stay tuned, man. This is going to be a list of my individual favorite bat from each manufacturer that we swung in the kitchen. This is just opinion based. This is nothing to say one is better than the other. I hope y'all enjoy this. Okay, the producer going to go ahead and roll the opening credits. Y'all stay tuned. Let's go.
All right, first off, we got the Combat Mint Militia 12.5-inch senior bat. Really like this bat. We swung at 27. It was a progressive loading bat. Love the finish of the bat. Love the crisp feel. Just solid performance from the wrapper. This was definitely, a late entry, but this bat on the Combat line on the senior side was really good. Another good mention is a 13.25 Kendo as well, if you prefer a bigger barrel with the same feel. But his Combat Mint Militia was really one of our favorites from Combat. All right, next up we have the Sha Porch Old School. I think this was one of those bats that really flew under the radar. Half-ounce end load. I think it was a 12.5-inch barrel or a 13. I don't recall. I still have it in the garage. Love the way the feel of this bat. Had a little bit of flex in it, but I thought it was just crazy performance. Got one of my best velos of the year with this bat on camera. I think I hit like 108. I think this was probably, this was my favorite bat of 2024 on the Sha Porch side.
Of course, people are always trying to advance and develop new stuff and keep moving forward. But when you do that, stuff like this get overlooked, bro. I just like the sound of it. I mean, good.
All right, this next entry is one I'm excited about. This is the Anonymous Apex Monochrome. Full ounce end load 13-inch barrel. I have this bat in my bag. This is one of the gamers that I do carry around. More of the harder barrel, but I think it's a bat that most seniors can benefit from once broken in. Just love the feel, the response, the grip, the spin tech of the bat. Like we said, we don't rank bats, but this is definitely a bat that you will probably find in my bag or see me swinging in a game. Anonymous Apex Monochrome.
96 miles per hour. 46 miles per hour.
I think I got some giddy up on it.
Oh, 96 on the other side, bro.
I got some steak on it.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I think I got some steak on it.
No, this is a good signal.
Yeah.
97 miles per hour.
Now, it was kind of tough to really single out just one word bat because they had the word Senior Bedlam that I liked, the Creature, a couple of AT-18s. But I'm going with a one-piece AT-18 power cell. The day that we swung this bat, it was myself and Kendrick, put a few swings on it, and it opened up from swing number one. It had a feel like the Foster on steroids. We hit it into the wind. We got great performance, got good feedback. This was definitely a top-tier bat. So from the Ward side, the Ward Power Cell AT-18 was my personal favorite that I reviewed this year.
I mean, look at that, bro. Dang. Definitely can't miss today. hit that ball good though. I hit that. Finally. You're welcome.
All right, man. This was another one that was really tough to do in the down because I really love some of the bats that Easton came out with this year. But the bat I'm going with on the Easton side is going to be the Hitman 44 One Piece. Preferably, the reason I went with this bat was I felt like it had a little bit more end load than the Red Foster, which I love as well. But with the heaviness of the bat, I prefer a bat that has a good end weight to it. And instantly, this bat just felt, I felt one with the bat swinging it. Swung it in a few games as well. Got really good performance, really crisp. The day that we swung it, as you can see, it rained, it was wet. We still got good performance on the football field. But yes, this Easton Hitman 44, I think it was called the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure, but this was definitely my favorite Easton senior bat that's swung this year.
If y'all follow us, we normally hit balls on that roof. We hit the scoreboard, we play defense. We don't really hit balls over that scoreboard. That's a long way.
Oh, we got it.
Got the scoreboard.
All right, next up, we have a company that's really not known for senior bats, and they came out with a banger. The DeMarini Cali Gold mid-loaded bat, 13-inch barrel, coarse finish. Tested really, really high when we did a compression test, but you won't be able to tell that by the performance of the barrel instantly. This bat, what surprised me is that I don't see more people swinging it. And I think it's how they market it. I know DeMarini is not big on senior bats. I don't know if people kind of shift away from the term mid-load like they do balance as well. But man, I think anyone who purchased this bat was in for a real treat when it came to the performance on the field. So on the DeMarini side, that DeMarini Cali Gold was definitely my favorite senior bat that I reviewed from them this year.
Wow. Wow. Mid-load bat. Let that finish, bro.
All right, next up, we have the Proton Senior Dan Smith. This bat was an absolute launcher from the time that we took it out of the wrapper, hit it on the football field. Proton doesn't really make as many bats. I know they had the hot butter. Again, I do tend to prefer the one-piece bats. At times, this bat, the night that we swung it, we swung some other bats that same night, and this bat was, not only keeping up with them. At some point, it felt like it was outperforming some of the other bats that we swung that night, and we swung some really good ones. But the Proton Dan Smith was definitely my favorite senior bat that I swung on the Proton side in 2024.
Scoreboard. That went over scoreboard.
Should be hitting those balls that ball.
America.
Not that ball.
Okay, this bat means a lot to me because this was the bat that I gained for most of 2024, and it's for somebody I have a lot of respect for. The Mike and Big Cat Mike Masenko, 13.5 inch barrel, full ounce end load. My buddy Kendrick Doggett, he saw me swing it. I was swinging the purple AT-18, and then when I swung this, it was, it just took me to another level. Love the purple AT-18 for the feel, but when I picked up this bat with the full ounce end load, it was just a different, a difference maker for me. So this was definitely my favorite miking bat that I swung this year. It was a bat that I gained for most of the year. The Mike and Big Cat Ultra, again, Mike Masenko is, absolute legend in the game. So it's no, as you can see in the swings, easy swings, and I'm just dropping nukes. So definitely my favorite mic in 2024, the Mike and Ultra Big Cat.
Like that's cheating, bro. Wow. Chance on. That was down in the barrel too. It took Bailey a minute to get like that. Yep. That's your end cap. That was end cap. All right, two more. That was a miss. Good miss. All right, last one.
Easily, this is no surprise coming from the Onyx brand. The Onyx Jermain Lewis, another bat that I gamed this year. I would say this bat has done, wonders for me building the Big Chef brand, because this was one of the reviews that I did that went viral, or some of the clips of this review went viral. And, that swing right there, that felt good on that one. This bat, I think this probably was, probably their most popular senior bat of all time as well. And it wasn't hard to see why, with the color scheme, the feel, the barrel, the end load. They had Onyx really put a lot of end load in their bats. And, one thing with their bats, they are game ready. And you will feel that instantly. You're looking for a bat that you could just go out to the field, take it out of the wrapper and just jump in the box and grip and rip. That's what these guys have produced, man. So easily my favorite Onyx senior bat this year. The Onyx Jermain Lewis, also a great guy in the bat, great company. Definitely my favorite bat that I swung from the Onyx brand this year.
Don't stop me now, bro.
Let me go wind him up a little bit.
All right, three. Who catching that?
Nobody. The park. That's still good for 6.
All right, this bat coming in from Monster was the Monster Senior Torch, another bat that I think flew under the radar. I think this was an exclusive bat that you had to get from Sean DeMars, if I'm not mistaken. This bat tested really high, but it had a good feel to it. And I think when we got about the 30 or 40 swing mark, it turned into another gear. The day that we swung this bat, it was a little muggy, and we just had a lot of fun swinging this bat as well. And I just think this was one of the bats that just kind of flew under the radar, especially knowing that Monster is known for ASA bats, and then they have made a big splash with the U-Trip bats, especially that MA technology. But this senior bat was really good. We also did the Daisy Cutter that I like, but I prefer this Senior Torch out of their brand when we reviewed this bat.
I don't even know how you caught up to that one. That ball about hit you right in the damn head. Yeah. Woo! Oh, Velo's in it. There she go. Double. Yep. First ball of the day. Good job.
Definitely a favorite right here, mine. This was the Anarchy OG One Piece ACX Tech, SX Tech stand for senior. Regardless, man, this bat was another launcher, hot out a rapper, absolute bomb dropper, nukes. This was one of those bats when swinging it, you did not want to put the bat down. Massive sweet spot. I spoke to some guys over there. They were like, "Yo, we think we did something with his bat," and they did. They were able to dial this in, man. We got great velo. I prefer the end-loaded version. The balance was good as well. But, man, this was such a solid bat right here. So the Anarchy OG One Piece Senior bat. My favorite Anarchy Senior bat that's won this year.
So 4 swings straight out of 4 gone already. Yeah, I'm going to put some radar on this one. Dude, it swings so fast. It is so, like, there you go. Yeah, I got to slow down just a little bit with it. Wow. All right. I tell you what, man, a lot of people don't really think of these guys for seniors. They might have changed something, man. If they don't, we did the camp.
All right, coming in from the Suncoast line, the Suncoast Mega Rob R edition. I actually like a few of their bats, but this bat I felt like I got some of my best swings out of, especially the day that we did the review. I think Suncoast has just been a leader when it comes to senior bats. Their tech, their performance has always been top notch, and not really big on the two-piece side, but I did notice the adjustment that they made by stiffening up the handle on this bat and the response, and the fact that you could break it in, and then have tremendous durability. This Suncoast Rob R was definitely, my favorite bat on their side that's won this year.
Look at that. Yapper. Stand up single.
Yeah.
Pepper some shit, bro. Come on, man. What, they think Big Chef only hit home runs?
That's what they think.
Until I get in the box. Then you gotta deal with me.
That's when the 10% come out, huh?
Yeah, then you gotta deal with me.
All right, up next we have the Dudley Retro Lightning. Didn't really get to swing a lot of bats from Dudley. My boy Chad told me about the Dudley Mastery being a sick bat. But we did the Dudley Retro, Spin Tech, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. And honestly, it was another bat that just felt just as good as anything out there. Swung at 27 ounce. We had a good time with it. And it was definitely a bat that we had a lot of fun with.
3 points off. All right. In the box.
All right, up next, we had another bat that I gamed this year that you still find in my bag. We have the iconic Mac one-piece bat, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce, swung at 28 ounce. Excellent durability on this bat, excellent performance. What I actually liked about this bat was, for a guy like myself, it took, a little bit of swing just to kind of get it there. But then once it got to that, where I like my bat sitting between 180 and 190, absolute tank. I know a lot of people been swinging this bat. There's been a lot of great feedback. They're a small company, so they don't have as much resources to put the bats out there. But this bat easily was one of my favorite bats overall that I swung this year. Good person on the bat as well. And again, in this video, I remember just going off in this video. I think I had like 10 or 11 in a row, which was kind of rare because I played a tournament before, the day before. But Iconic Mac was my favorite bat that I saw from the Iconic brand this year.
You could just tell, bro. You ball ain't got no business going out of the park right now, bro. You upcutted the shit out of that. Yeah, complete miss, bro. Man, listen, bro. I've been saying it all. All right, man, so there it is for 2024. I list of my bats. I hope I didn't leave any company out there. If I did, I truly apologize. So I really try to get as much as I can in there. If you stayed and watched the whole video, I appreciate it, man. We are looking forward to a tremendous 2025. We are going to try to explore some new content, you know, some first-person point of view, you know, probably get some interviews with some very influential people in the game and try to give back a little bit more. We will have some more hidden tips, instructional videos as well. Again, from everyone here in the kitchen, too many to name, but you know, from myself, Shane, Kendrick, Chris, Alex, Julio, Scobie, Steve Webb, Jeremiah, Glenn, I mean everybody. I had it for Kyle, Spencer. If you've been in the kitchen, oh, shout out to my dudes from the facility, Johnny Billy and those guys, Alan Tanner, Chris Wilson. Okay, that's enough. Adam Rockoff. Okay, really, that's enough. But seriously, man, want to wish y'all a happy new year. You know, guys, please take care of yourself. You know, spend time with your families. And, you know, just remember, time is never on our side, man. So the moments that we have, you enjoy it, all right? Peace, love, and happiness. We'll see y'all. Peace.